for today's look, I already filled in my eyebrows and primed my lids before filming. I'm going to be starting off with a light purple eyeshadow as my transition color in the crease. This eyeshadow is by Morphe, and I honestly do not know what the names are called. It's not labeled, so I'll just try to list everything in the description bar down below. The next shadow we're applying is another shadow from Morphe. It's a warm darker purple, and we're just going to be adding this to the outer corner and the inner corner of the eye, then connecting them into the crease. This is also known as the halo technique. And with a fluffy brush, blend out the harsh lines. Next, we're going to be adding a deep blue shadow, also from Morphe, just to the outer and inner corner to deepen up the look, and then blending everything out. Once everything is blended out, I'm going to start on my liner. I'm using the new Benefit Bare Real Mascara in blue and using an angle brush to apply it as eyeliner. It's a very vibrant, beautiful blue, and I just love using it as eyeliner and mascara. This really comes in handy when you run out of eyeliner. Just use some mascara as eyeliner and you're ready to go. So after the eyeliner is done, we're just going to go straight into the face. I'm just going to be applying some sunscreen. This is my Sulwhasoo sunscreen with SPF 30. Don't forget to also apply it to the neck. After the sunscreen, I forgot to actually use my primer, but it's okay. Usually I'll probably use my professional primer by Benefit. I'm just going to be applying my MAC Studio Fix Fluid Foundation in NC25 with the Beauty Blender. And don't forget to dampen the sponge before you use it. Now for one of my favorite parts, highlighting. I'm going to be using my MAC Prep and Prime Concealer in Radiant Rose. I really love this concealer because it feels super lightweight on the skin and I love the applicator. I'm applying it under my eyes, down the bridge of the nose, center of the forehead, chin, cupid's bow, then blending it out with my Beauty Blender. To set the concealer into place, I'm going to add a thick layer of my MAC setting powder in soft yellow under my eyes using my Beauty Blender and just letting it sit. This technique is also known as baking. It's a great way to stop concealers from creasing. Now I'm just going to take a translucent powder and set the rest of my face. I'm using Maybelline Fit Me Translucent Powder, then after that I'm just going to sweep the excess powder off underneath my eyes. Now let's go into bronzing. I'm going to be taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit in light and mixing the first and third shade on the bottom row with a fluffy angle brush to add some color to the face. I'm going to add some to underneath the cheekbones, to the jawline, and around the forehead. Contour the face, I'm going to be taking the middle shade on the bottom row of the palette to add more depth to the face. We're going to be adding this to the hollows of the cheekbones, under the jawline, and on the sides of the forehead. This shade is much more cool tone, so it will help look like the actual shadows on the face. Taking the same brush that I bronzed with, I'm just going to be blending everything together. For blush, I'm going to be keeping it very subtle, so I'm just going to be using my Coralista blush by Benefit. It's a very light peachy shade. One of my next favorite things to do is putting highlighter on. So this is my MAC Soft and Gentle highlighter. I'm just going to put it to the tops of my cheekbones, a little bit above my eyebrows, down the bridge of my nose, and a little on my cupid's bow. Now to contour my nose, I'm just going to be using the same shade I used to contour my face. Now moving on to the bottom lash line, I'm just going to be taking a flat shader brush and taking that light purple again and just putting it all over underneath the lash line. With the same brush, I'm just going to be taking that same plum eyeshadow and adding it as close to the lash line as possible and smoking it down. And we're just going to be repeating the steps with the deep blue shadow. With MAC's Nylon eyeshadow, I'm just going to be adding this to the inner corner of the eyes and also on the eyebrow bone. And to highlight a little further, I'm just going to be adding a little to the tip of the nose and a little on the cupid's bow. Now just adding a little bit of mascara using the same blue mascara from earlier. I never actually thought of wearing blue mascara, but this mascara is just beautiful. Now to finish the eyes, we gotta have some lashes. So I'm just gonna be taking some Model 21 lashes. I'll put the style number down below, and I'm using House of Lashes glue. Now I'm just gonna be setting the makeup with my MAC Fix Plus. And now just adding some more of that blue mascara on the fake lashes. Now onto the lips, I wanted to keep it very nude. I didn't want it to take away from the eyes, so I'm using Colourpop in Addict. And that is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Please subscribe, like, and comment below, and I'll see you guys in my next video.